How's everyone doing today? Um, Hopefully this video is gonna be short. It was just a thought I had. I saw a post on Facebook. It said ships don't sink because of the water around them, but because of the water that get in them and weigh them down. And I just began to think about that. You know, a lot of things that we are going through in the world today with all the stuff that's going on with the George Floyd situation, with the COVID people, depressed from sitting at home and being quarantined and all that, just fear of family members getting sick. So it made me think about all the things that are going on in the world and how we allow these things to affect us, how we allow these things to begin to weigh us down. We allow the situations in our life, the things that are going on around us, to get us to a place where we are mentally, depressed, anxiety, stress, and these things begin to affect us in a negative way. But I want to let you know, despite of what's going on, at the end of the day, we have to learn to find avenues, have a support system, your mental health, people that you can talk to, where you can begin to express how you feel, to get those feelings out, to begin to get to a place where you're not, understand that you're not the only person. You're not the only person that's going through. We all right now going through, whether it's the George Floyd situation where people that are protesting, no justice, no peace, whatever it is that you're going through in your life, don't allow the situation that you go through to affect you to the point where you give up. The suicide rate, people are rioting, people are doing all type of things. But in this time, let's come together. Let's have unity. Let's begin to be proactive. Let's begin to come up with solution-based ideas. Let's begin to, not be so caught up on, it's only me. No, it's not only me. It's not only, everybody's going through, everybody's hurting, everybody has, what's hard for me may not be hard for you, but what's hard for you may not be hard for me, and vice versa. So when it comes down to us getting to a place where we understand that it's not just about me, I can be compassionate towards you. I can think about you and have compassion towards what you're going through. And you should be able to do the same. And when we get to that place and we understand that, you know, my hurts and my struggles are not your hurts and your struggles, but I'm here to help you through your hurts and your struggles. I'm here to be a voice. I'm here to let you know that you're not the only one that's going through. And at the end of the day, we can come together and be on the same page, and we can work together to help you accomplish the goals and help you get over those things in your life and the situation that you're going through. And whatever it is that you're going through that in your life right now, there are people out there. A lot of times we don't want to reach out, especially us as men, us that are in society there. A lot of times we are all self-motivated, self-driven, and a lot of times we think we have to do it on our own. But there's support groups, there's different avenues where you can go get help. There's places where people you can talk to. Find your motivation, find your inspiration, do whatever it takes so that you can be the best version of yourself. I tell my son that all the time, be better than me. Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, when you dead and gone, it's too late, We got to do what we can right now while we're here and, make a change, whether it's in your kids' life, in your family members' lives, and the people lives that you come in contact with. Learn to be able to be the best version of yourself so that you can help somebody else. Sometimes it's not all about us, and we get caught up in going through life and working and trying to succeed. I'm trying to get the next promotion. I'm trying to get to the next level. And yeah, that's good. That's great. That's fine and dandy. And being successful, I'm all for that. But let's be compassionate towards others that are struggling, or people that's going through, or somebody hurting your brother right now, and lost his job. Or so many times, woe them, we begin to get caught up in it's me, 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 me. And with the George Floyd situation and with that, things like that, that really, people that are really in the midst of that live down there, and the way it affects them is going to affect us that are not from there differently. But we should still be able to have compassion. We should still be able to, be able to reach out, be a shoulder to cry on, shoulder to lean on, whatever we can do to support, because in this time, they're hurting, they're going through, they're struggling. Hey, tomorrow we may be struggling. Everyone has their day. I remember they say everybody gets a turn. Just because you're on the mountaintop today don't mean tomorrow you won't be in the valley. And you know, when we're in the valley, a lot of times we want to isolate ourselves because we don't want nobody to know. But that's when you should be leaning on your brother. Hey, I'm going, hey, help me out. Or those of you that know your brother or sister that's going through, hey, extend a helping hand. Hey, I'm here, man. What you need somebody to talk to? You need, hey, what's up? Hey, let's go grab a bite to eat. Hey, just to get that person that little relief, you know, be that outlet to somebody they can come vent to, that you ain't gonna go and spread their business. Be that person that, hey, somebody people can depend on. Be that person that, hey, I know I can talk to him or talk to her and she's not gonna spread my business. I can go over there and, hey, just relax, get away from life for a minute. Sometimes you need those outlets, and sometimes you need those people in your life. And when you have those type of people in your life, appreciate them. You know, I don't want to get so caught up in what's going on around us that we forget about the everyday cycle. We forget about our life and our routine to the point where we throw everything away that we work for because we allow it to focus in on the negatives right now, what's going on in the world. And we forget that everything that we work for, everything that we put our energy into, and people are out here, you know, really making decisions that are going to affect the rest of their life based off a hurt, a pain, fear, emotions. You know, try not to make decisions, they said, based off in the moment of emotion. When you're emotional, take a minute back, take time and think. You know, we act, we say things that we're going to regret. When you respond out of emotions, hurting people hurt other people. And a lot of times we get to that place where we don't take that time to really, well, hey, give me a minute. Hold on, give me a day. Let me think about it. Let me not make a decision in haste. And when you begin to act out of emotion, this is what you get, all the things that are going on today. You get a lot of people out here riding. You get a lot of people doing things that are not going to help the situation. They're only going to make things worse because, you know, violence beget violence. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. You know, so I hope that I said something to encourage you. I said something to help you look at things from a different perspective, because at the end of the day, I just want to do my part. I want to do what I can to say something. The person that ET can touch, I can't touch. But the person that I can touch, I can say something that you can relate to, he can't. So I'm only doing what I can, and this is something that I'm passionate about. This is something that I want to be able to help somebody in any way I can, you know. I'm just a nobody doing my part, being a voice. Like they said, being a voice in the wilderness. You know, you lost in the woods, but I'm outside the woods, and I'm gonna keep calling till you make it to me. Hey, and if I gotta come in there and help you get out, I'm gonna do everything that I can to help you be successful in your life. But I can only do so much. It's gonna take each individual doing your part as well. So thank you for listening to this video. Like, subscribe, and have a blessed day.